Sealhammer to Duggins. Lee sets up Mason. That's in. Mason will serve for Hawaii. Into the net. Tried to go cross court.
Aja Kachor, 9 kills. She usually averages about 5.
Gregory with a step out. That'll be returned. And a little confusion. Sealhammer gets it across. Gregory, Kamana'o. Here's Houston. That's blocked. But it goes out. Gregory. Sealhammer. Carico. And a great block that time. Sanders. The second game. Serving again is Gregory. That ball is dug up, chased down by Carico, and that is hit over by Geisen. Kamana'o setting up Mason, but there's Sealhammer. Hawaii with the advantage, overpass by Duggan. Kachor serving. Mason, Kamana'o. Here's Houston. That's off the block, chased down by Kachor. An overpass, and Houston left hands it over. All-America serving. That ball is dug up by Copenhagen. Copenhagen gets it across. Lee is there. Houston will set up Mason. Mason will have that ball returned. Ball is hit over by Copenhagen, dug up by Mason. Near the net is Sanders. Houston gets it across. Rally continues. Outside it goes to Copenhagen, but there's Lee. Coming out back to the middle. Mason behind the 3-meter line, roll shot. Carico is there. Then Tennant. Ball is hit over by Copenhagen. Coming out to Lee. Pops it up for Houston. Double block is up. Houston goes cross court and gets it in.
A little extra elevation that time by Jayme Houston. This is becoming the Kachor-Houston killathon. Look at this nice back bump set. Shuffling back, Jayme Lee and then Houston going high, over, and down.
Hawaii leading 5-2 in the second game. Kamana'o knuckleballs it over. Carico sets up Copenhagen. There's Kamana'o. Lee bumps it to Mason. Roll shot. Sealhammer. Carico hits it just in. Tennant serving for USC. Dug up by Houston. Here's Kamana'o. Outside it goes to Kaufman, and she hits it long. Tennant serves it again. Line drives it to Mason. Kamana'o goes outside. Houston double block. That's off the double block. And Copenhagen is there. Carico to Mason. Ball is hit over by Sanders.
He's lineup, in my opinion.
Houston with that jump float. Carico goes outside. Copenhagen is blocked back. Saved by Kachor. Getting the ball across is Johansson. Kamana'o to Sanders. Sanders didn't hit that well at all. 7 serving 4. Houston serves. That ball dug up by Geisen. Outside it goes to Kachor. And that goes off Lee. Wait a minute. We have a whistle blow.
Net violation on Mason.
Is Copenhagen. 5 serving 7. Here's Mason. Mason hits it down the line and hits that off Copenhagen. She has served very well of late. Gets it in. Geisen, Carico, and Geisen. USC. Houston bumps it to Kamana'o. Here's Mason. Mason, oh, great dig by Geisen, and a double hit called on Sealhammer. She can't believe it. Duggan serves. Copenhagen, Carico. Ball is pushed over by Kachor. Duggan's Kamana'o. Gregory with a step out. Gregory gets that ball off Copenhagen in the back row. Mason out of Hilo. Serves it to Geisen. Sealhammer. Geisen gets it across. There's Duggins. Kamana'o sets up Mason. Mason hits it in. Gets it over. That's dug up by Geisen. Outside it goes to Kachor. That's blocked back. Saved by Copenhagen. And it goes outside to Geisen. Dink doesn't work, or does it? Net violation, USA. Gregory taps it across. Sealhammer. Carico. Kachor. Dug up by Mason. And single-handed over by Houston. Advantage USC. Copenhagen off the block. There's Mason. Kamana'o goes outside. Houston.
Jayme Houston starting to feel it. She wants every set right now. Houston with 10 kills.
Biggest lead for Hawaii in game 2. They lead 13-8. Timeout, USC. Hawaii leading 13-8 in that second game. Serving is Gregory. That ball dug up by Geisen. Carico. And then Kachor gets blocked by Houston. Valiant effort to get back in it. Gregory serves again. Sealhammer. Carico. Kachor with just a little roll shot. Houston is there. Sanders is blocked back. Duggins to Kamana'o. Setting up Mason. Roll shot. That is dug up by Kachor. And then Carico getting the ball across is Copenhagen. Duggins coming out. Oh, outside Houston. But Copenhagen with the save. They joust at the net. With it is Gregory. Gregory with the bump to Mason. And let's see. Point for USC. We have a violation on Hawaii. For USC. Lee to Kamana'o. Mason. In the second game serving is Kamana'o. Carico goes outside to Tennant. 10 serving 15. A ball dug up by Mason. Kamana'o goes outside to Houston. Houston able again to split the block. The power through. Johansson and Carico that time. Hawaii back out to a 6-point lead here in the second game. And serving will be Houston. Houston runs up, jump float into that back row. Geisen overpass. They joust at the net. Saved by Kaufman. Kamana'o goes outside to Mason. That ball is dug up by Geisen. Carico to Copenhagen. Lee is there waiting for it. Kamana'o sets up Mason. That's off the block. Controlling lead. Serving is Houston. That ball is dug up by Copenhagen. Carico goes to Kachor. Houston, Kamana'o. Here's Mason. That's blocked out. At 5-11. That ball is dug up. Carico goes back set to Johansson. Actually, they're not. Houston.
It's a good point. They sport court at every single site.
That step-out move by Kaufman was read early, and Kaufman was rejected. There you see the block.
Geisen, a great player, Fab 50 player. Been injured the last couple of years, just now getting healthy this year.
Kamana'o goes outside to Mason, bounces it off the block, taps it across. That ball is dug up by Copenhagen. Carico goes outside to Kachor. There's Mason, gets it back from Kamana'o. Mason right down the line. Duggins serving again. That ball dug up by Geisen. Geisen hits it. Now it goes off Lee. That could have been an out ball.
Stanford.
Serving is Seelhammer. Duggins, Kamana'o, Gregory. Double hands it over. Big advantage now for USC. And the ball is hit over and down by Tennant. Seelhammer serves down the line. Duggins to Kamana'o. She goes outside to Mason. And Mason again. And now serving is Mason. Dug up by Geisen. Double handed over by Kachor. Hawaii having some trouble, but they go to Houston, and she rolls it off the tape and down. Mason. And a foot fault?
Yep.
Foot fault on Mason. That's a rarity.
Well, she's used to the Terraflex being there. It's a different white line, I guess.
22-16, Hawaii leads. Ball is dug up by Duggins, hit over by Gregory, and that ball goes off Copenhagen. Serving again is Gregory, dug up by Seelhammer, overpass, and hit down by Houston. Taps it across, dug up by Kachor. Kachor hits it, and that goes off Mason. Well, you see what she did in the first game and then in the second game. Lee to Kamana'o, outside it goes to Houston. That ball is dug up in the back row by Geisen, chased down by Duggins, and winning the joust that time was Copenhagen.
Surprised Kamana'o didn't go up and tap that one down. That overpass was right in her wheelhouse. She could have smashed it, I think.
Kachor to serve for USC.
Father Dow cheering on right there.
Into the net. 25-18 here in the second game. Kamana'o knuckleballs it over. That ball is dug up by Geisen to go outside. And hitting the ball over that time was Caitlin Bishop. 19 serving 25. Mason near the net. The ball is hit over by Sanders. That'll be returned. They go outside, and the Copenhagen is blocked back. And then Carico is blocked back. They go to Carico again. That's off Sanders, and the ball goes out.
McHaley has none.
Bishop serving. Houston to Kamana'o back set. Kaufman with a step out, and it works. Wolford gets it across. That ball is shanked. Shanked to the side by Allie Dillon just into the game. There's Lee, Kamana'o, Sanders. Serving again will be Wolford. Gets it across. That ball again is dug up by Dillon. Carico goes outside. Copenhagen hits it. Long.
Time. Kachor out of the back.
Ball is pushed over by Carico. Serving is Copenhagen. Ball is just pushed over that time by Sanders. And big block by Sanders. Seemed that Sanders was just setting him up.
Oh, Gianna Sanders. She has the biggest smile on her face when she blocks the ball. There's nobody happier right now than that young lady right there. 6 kills, 5 blocks.
Aloha ball in game 2. Lee gets it over. That ball is dug up by Copenhagen. They go to the outside, and Dyson is blocked back and down. Great block. Gregory was there, and this match, this all-important match, this match of the year with so much at stake, is now even at 1 game apiece.